Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not...
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with him.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Del Piero. Lam delivers.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, terrible mistake. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Nedved. To Lam. And this is Del Piero. Over to the left. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Made out to the left flank. And this is Del Piero. It's a promising position. Big header! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Messi. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So what can they make of this? Hullet. And he's lost his man here. Chance! He's got a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Good chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely shaped ball. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Del Piero. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Nedved. Now it's Del Piero. Lam. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played, well played. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly. It's a good ball out wide. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Mbappe. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Aims beyond the defence. Lam plays it in. Maldini clears it away. Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Chance here to counter. That's a shade optimistic. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Puyol gets across to intercept that. That has not gone well. Short changes him with that pass. And he plays one through. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Good read, needed to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. And that's aimed into the middle. And that should get the job done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ibrahimovic has got himself a free kick. Gullit. Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. He's onside. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm hangs in a cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Nedved. And that's the keeper's ball. Lahm. Can he get it through? His hot shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Neymar! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And the shot! He scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Del Piero is onto it in a flash. Bebeto. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's skewed away. Roberto Carlos. And he decides to... Terrific header! And that's a real chance missed.
Kohler fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Now this
19.
could be a pivotal moment.
Lascia il
Dying
campo per
minutes,
il
free kick,
numero
great
20.
position.
Attenzione, un
I
cambio.
think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It's a loose ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Now it's
Ci saranno
Batistuta.
5 minuti di
And
recupero.
that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. And it's made its way to him. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. 5 minutes to add. Oh, good read. Vigo. That's a good run he's making there. Vigo making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is out of play. And they've been given a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared away. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play.
Haaland! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's Park Ji-sung. It's gone for a throw-in. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nedved. He's looking wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Del Piero. Here's Nedved. And it's Lam. Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Nedved, given the lift of his goal. Great vision. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. Park Ji-sung.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Gullit. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe. Lam has it out wide and in space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nedved. Now Gattuso. Del Piero. Robertson. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. And he's hit it long. Haaland chasing after it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Del Piero. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Maldini.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Gattuso. And it's Lahm. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Signore e
Leading
signori,
1-0
stiamo
at the
per
break.
annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero
And
17.
we're underway again.
Lasciano il campo per il
Well, if
numero
you're ahead,
90.
it's a good time to
Il
start
numero
moving the
19.
ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Maldini gets it clear. Now it's Bebeto.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Takes the shot! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Bale, out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in. Robertson. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Bale. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into the box. Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Now Mbappe. Now it's Park Ji-sung. It's a promising position. Del Piero. And it's Nedved. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Here's a chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Del Piero. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Indonesia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Rummenigge coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Lahm going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross goes in there.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Nedved. And he's in on... He's tried one! Park Ji-sung. Robertson. Xavi Alonso. And it's Nedved. And this is Del Piero. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Kyle Walker, a picture of focus and alertness. 2 minutes to be added on. Tries to play it through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lampard, and here's the chance to counter. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata.